Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are we doing today? I hope we're all having an awesome day. Sorry about that. I am a little sniffly. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Can everybody hear me today? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't have all my mics on. I didn't have all my mics on. I was like, wait a minute. Seems to be a bit of an issue. Because I heard that it was, like, really quiet. You know, I'm really not used to using the double mic setup, so it's a little different. It's a little different. But yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Alright, let me just see if I can fix something really fast. Alright, perfect and awesome. Let me grab this here as well. And let me just fix my model just really fast. As you can tell, I've been just a little late. Can you tell? Maybe just a tad bit. Maybe just a tad bit. Oh, hold on a minute. I was like, wait a second. I'm pressing the wrong button. Alright, perfect. Now we should be good. Now we should be good. But yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Oh, by the way, Lord, I was actually just thinking about you. Because we were talking about the cuffing stuff. Well, I got really busy. I got very busy the other day. So I was like, you know what? That's not going to happen with me trying to fix it. I wanted to, but I was like, well, work kind of took my attention. Which, by the way, thank you for being ever so patient with me. Thank you. I think I might have said this prior, but during this time I can be a little busy with work and stuff. So I may have started streaming, maybe at like not the best time. Well, I suppose any time is a good time. However, I feel like some part of the years are a little bit better than others, if that makes sense. Also, hi Bod, how are you doing? And good morning, everyone. Also, is it Rixon? I don't know why I always like struggle with your name for some reason. It's really not that hard. Thank you so much for the 2 months. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. And like I said, good morning, everybody. Can everybody hear me? Can I get a testing? Testing. Alright, the biting is not a test. It's more of like a reaction, if you ask me. It's more like a reaction. Chat. More of a reaction. But yes, also, I'm having a drunk day. You better be careful. I swear you said that yesterday. You know I worry about you guys. I hope you know that. Oh, also, you know what I can do today? Because I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday, because I was doing testing. Which, by the way, I hope that things sound good. Hope things sound good. I didn't get a chance to watch the VOD. Actually, now I think about it, I do not think that I pubbed it yesterday either. So, seems like I have some work to do this weekend. Most definitely. Especially since the weekend is like the only time that I can do this now. Unfortunately. Which, by the way, I hope I don't disappoint you. I do apologize if I'm not maybe up to snuff. Maybe up to snuff to everything. Especially since lately we've been going a little bit less each day. Which I'm not specifically trying to do that, but alas, that is my life at the moment. So I did say that your streamer's gonna be just a little scuffed. Not a lot or anything, but like, you know, a little bit. Maybe just a smidge. Maybe just a smidge. Now, really fast, before we start getting into the conversation, I would like to say hello to everyone. So, first things first. Switch, thank you for waiting, and also thank you for letting everybody know that I was running late today. So, I appreciate that. I was struggling to get up this morning, like, ugh. Definitely struggling. Lark, good morning. Silent, good morning. Lahunk, good morning. Andy, good morning. Let's see, HP, good morning. Let's see, Rexon, good morning, and thank you so much for the 2 months as well. Depression, good morning. Lahunk, good morning. Meetsum, good morning. Let's see, Miso, good morning. Lord, good morning. By the way, you better be safe. Poop World, good morning. Also, your name always makes you laugh every single time. I suppose if you do one or the other, then it's fine. Godspeed, good morning. Also, if you have to leave, that's completely fine. I did make you guys wait for a little while. Wait just a little bit. Only like 5 minutes. 5 minutes turned into like 2 hours really fast. So there is that. There is that. Then again, when I've been telling people, like, hey, when do we start? I'm pushing it more towards 2 from what I've been noticing. Not intentionally, of course, but tends to happen that way sometimes. It's not crazy. It's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, Alt, good morning. Let's see. Who else do we have here? I like to make sure I catch everyone, especially since I missed yesterday. Yesterday was my test stream. Literally, I was like, how does this sound, chat? And this, and this, and this. It's good that things are kind of working now. Minus the ear cuffing, which I don't know why. Bullfrog, good morning. Silent, good morning. Zeri, good morning. Let's see. Lilian, oh, that's me. I knew that. Bun, good morning. Good morning. Gav, good morning. Tax evasion. Your name also makes you laugh. All the time. Let's see, who else do we have? No named, good morning. You know, you really should look for a name. Names are nice. I like Lili. Alright, let's see. Freely, good morning. Who else do we have here? I almost want to call you Aura each time, but it's more spin. Sale, good morning. Cass, good morning, good morning. Rizu, good morning. It's good to see you guys. Outback, good morning. Oh god, my sniffles are showing. Bot, good morning. It's more like botanic. However, I'm gonna call you Bot, because it's simpler for my VTuber brain, let's say that. Godspeed, thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are really sweet to me. Thank you so much. Let's see. I want to make sure I got everyone. I think I almost got you. Oh, Barsk, thank you so much. Good morning also. Good morning. And Impulsive. I hope you're doing really well too. Oh, Great Ninja, good morning. Wow, our family gets bigger and bigger each day. Russ, good morning as well. Hi. And also Helium, hi. Also, first message, hello. Welcome to our family. It's good to have you. Really good to have you. Real 40, good morning also. And Tyona. And Sky Knight, good morning. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Even if it's not your morning. Even if it's not your morning, we're just gonna say it that it is. How about that? I mean, that seems fair to me. Sound good to you? Sound good to me. Yes, like I was saying prior, I will make sure to try to be early, but to be fair, right now is kind of a weird time. Mainly just for my work and stuff, so it's been a little crazy, if you ask me. However, it won't always be like that, I promise. If anything, I was actually thinking about maybe changing my times so that I wouldn't be missing streams. Or, well, not missing streams. I don't usually tend to miss streams. Just, I get sick, and then, or I'm get busy, and then I'm like, oh no. And I have to start all super early, and I mess up, so bear with me on that matter. However, things will get much better. I'm sure they will. But regardless, I'm here now, and it's good to see everyone, so, which, by the way, you look gorgeous today, chat. Did you do something with your hair? Did you do something with your hair? You said work is work and you can't miss it. You know, I would love to be able to, though. You know, I was told that maybe very soon in the next few years, they might be able to clone us, chat. Or maybe that's not true. But I would love that, to be honest with you. I would love that. My hair is terrifying right now. Well, are you trying to brush it out? Or are you saying you have like morning hair? Because I have that too, and I have to brush it all out. And let me tell you, it can be a lot. It can be a lot. Tends to be a little bit. Just a smidge. But I didn't want to say happy Wednesday. It's good to have everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Thank you. Now, talk to me, chat. How's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. You said, I'm glad you noticed I went bald. You're like, well, it just so happens that I polish my head. Well, let me tell you, what kind of, what was I gonna say? What kind of polish do you use? Is it polish? Would you say that's polish whenever, like, you do your hair? Or I guess your bald head. You know, I'm actually not entirely sure, to be honest. You gotta teach me. Chat, you have to teach me. Also, Vera, thank you for the follow, as well as Miracle. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. By the way, do you hear the chat? I'm assuming that you do. Oh, by the way, I do have a question. Left, right, or is it right, left? Just want to make sure, because the ears, I think I have them on the wrong side. I think I have them on the right, or wrong side. Alright, so right and left. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I think it's supposed to be the other way around, but honestly, as long as both are getting attention, then I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Since nowadays you can get as much as you want. As much as you want. Which, by the way, I had a really good stream yesterday. Minus it just being like more technical support than anything else. More technical support, so I guess it's better than nothing, isn't it? Alright, Levels, how are you doing? Hello. EP, it's 3 a.m. and I worked 13 hours yesterday. Oh, you sound like me right now. Well, I hope you get some sleep, Godspeed. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to me. Get some great sleep. Get some great sleep. I use that 10-in-1 polish to polish my head, and it works. Wait, and it works as body wash and mayonnaise as well. I feel like that second part you might be lying to me. Now, I suppose you wouldn't lie to me, would you? I suppose you wouldn't lie to me. That would just be crazy. So I'm doing fine at work tonight, and I'm going to go to some concert. You know, I have not been to like a music festival in like quite a long time. By the way, where have I heard the mayonnaise thing before? You're not the only one that I've heard that from. I just can't remember. Now you have me thinking. So what is your endless wealth of knowledge? Well, I'm broke. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually not terribly broke, but you know, I do have enough to pay bills, to say that. Do have enough to pay bills, so I suppose it could be worse. I suppose it could be much, much, much worse. However, I am lucky enough to be able to get cool things for you guys, like this. You have this one, and then you have this one. Not to mention I can do this now. By the way, let me know if there's anything wrong with the sound. Just let me know. I will make sure to adjust accordingly. However, I think we're in a good spot right now. At least I think so. Because I can do stuff like this and still be able to talk like this. Oh, by the way, chat, does this sound funny to you? Good morning. Good morning. Does it sound weird on this ear right here? So it should be one side and another. The reason why I ask, and if anyone missed yesterday's stream, we actually got a double mic setup, which is really cool. However, some of it can be a little bit confusing. Just a smidge. However, we're working on it, so it's not terrible. Alright, I am going to disturb you guys a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to do one of the ear cuffing, and if it sounds bad, please let me know. I didn't really get to do very much, testing, like, from yesterday, but I'm hoping that the small thing I did yesterday fixed the issue. Alright, are you ready? Alright, do you hear this? Hold on. Or is it still staticky? Getting ready to say bad. Hey, it's fine if it is. I still need to figure out what's going on with that, but I hope that was good. A lot better. Is it still messy? It is good. Wait, did I actually figure it out? Ooh. Okay, what about this one? Okay, hold on a minute. This is the real test. This is the real test. I'm gonna do both ears since I know a lot of people enjoy that. Alright, are you ready? Are you ready? Alright, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You said a lot better, but still a little staticky. I wonder why. I wonder why it's like that. So that's nice. Alright, maybe what I did fixed it. I did a light tuning. I did a light tuning. Static is minimal. I wonder why there's even static in the first place. That's the real question. Lily, why do your bots take a week to come up on Twitch? So on Twitch, sometimes I have to either A, edit them, or B, and I think I might have briefly said this earlier, but I just forgot to post them. I have been very, very, very busy lately, chat. You have no idea. It's pretty bad. It's really bad. You know, to the fact where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can make a stream this someday. I mean, as you can see today, we were very, very, very late. However, I will try to fix that. You know, it's just a little me over here. So, you know, I try my best with what I have. And that's about the best I have. But I am working on it. You said Lilian removing all the times that she does ear licking. Alright. You think you're so silly. Well, I'll have you know, I have never done that. I have never done that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or anything. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. Just, you know, it's just not my thing. But nice try though. Like I said, not saying it's a bad thing. It's just Lily being the silly Billy. I mean, that's all I know. To be honest with you, chat, that's pretty much all I know. I don't really know lots, but that might just be a bit of a specialty for me. Bit of a specialty. Alright, now let me see if this works, chat. Let me see if this works. Hold on. I can't seem to find it. Is that good or bad? Alright, good. So I think I might have fixed the issue. And you know what's funny is that I only slightly tuned it. Apparently there's still like a 2% chance of static, apparently. From what I've been told, anyway. However, at least for the moment, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing. The reason why I wanted to do stuff like that is because I really enjoy doing stuff like this. Hoping that sounds good. Yeah. About to go out for a walk. I hope you enjoy your walk. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for stepping in. Okay, perfect. Chat, I'm happy now. I am happy. That makes me happy. Knowing that at least for the majority, things are working well with these. Like I said, if anyone doesn't know, we got a dual mic setup the other day. So I have been worried that things were maybe not working. Maybe just because it looks very complicated. And I worry that there was like an issue. So I'm glad there's not. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. So I might fall back asleep this morning. Well, I hope you get some great sleep. Thanks for stopping by. You want to know what's nice? Is that now that I can do this, it's actually really easy to do certain triggers that were very complicated, at least before. And it should work well. I always worry because this is the right ear, and this should be also the right ear. So now that there's two of them, I worry that if I do stuff like this and stuff like this, it might mess up the whole thing. However, it looks like it's okay. I don't want to, but it's just too comfy. Well, I'm glad that I'm able to make you comfy, even though we just barely started. As you can tell, I've been trying to do more triggers. Things that I have not been able to do since I've been very busy with trying to fix things. So now that things are actually working today, kind of. Maybe a little bit, slightly. Now I can actually do some of my stuff that I like. Even though, I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't seem to find all my tools. It's funny, if it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? If it's not one thing, it is another. Honestly, it's my favorite thing in the world. I mean, who wants to have a stream that actually functions? Now, that would just be silly. No, we don't want that, do we? Couldn't it be me? Couldn't it be me? But I'm glad you like the ear blowing stuff. What else can I do now that it's like a lot closer? See, but that is what I'm saying. Imagine though, a stream's actually functional. Wouldn't that be a miracle? I'm pretty sure every Twitch streamer would be like, wow, this is really good. You know, and then I think the world would end at that point. It might be the world might end. Maybe that's why it doesn't actually happen. I'm assuming that's what it is. All the best streamers have scuff. Well, can't say anything around that, but what I can say is I have plenty of scuff for you guys. Just for you. Now don't you feel special? I'm kidding, it's for anyone that wants it. Ooh, have a daily taco. Well, don't mind if I do. So what's in the taco then? That's the real question. You know, I do enjoy me some tacos. I don't eat them as much, but I would like some. It's been a while since I've actually had one, but like I said, it sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. You know, I have been trying to eat a tad bit healthier. I have been trying to eat a tad bit healthier. Lots of like granola bars and stuff, so that's a thing. Now, granted, that is more of a snack than anything else, but it's better than nothing. Better than nothing, better than nothing. What would you do if someone was mean, like to me? Phantom. I have very, very, very thick skin, so nothing really bothers me that much. I think we've had a few people that have, like, maybe like two, not very many, but maybe like two, where you have some interesting people, to say the least. Very interesting. However, it doesn't really bother me. You just gotta bonk them. Yoink and bonk. It is just that simple. Just that simple. So gonna go EP. Thank you in advance, Lili. Sorry I've not been as chatty as before recently. No, that's fine. If anything, I feel really bad because I have been very late lately. Mainly because of work and stuff. So because of that, all of my normal chatters have to either A, wait, or B, which by the way I should be doing more announcements earlier, but I've been having a really hard time with that. But I feel like I've just been getting on too late, so that might be an issue as well. So my fault, my fault. My eyes are getting very heavy, so I'm gonna head off to bed too. You get some sleep. All of you guys get some sleep. If anything, that is what I want the most from you, is to make sure, hold on a minute, to make sure that you guys are resting. By the way, I hope you guys don't mind if I ask you a few times if it's good or not. Everything sound good? Another water. Yes, perhaps, perhaps. Who doesn't like a good swim after all, you know? Hold on a minute. I'm trying to make sure that the stuff that I did doesn't like accidentally backfire. It's like, no, nobody wants that, but of course. No, you get more sleep. I would love to. But usually the things that I want the most, the moment that like my brain or my body knows that I want it, then it just doesn't happen. Now, isn't that such a shame? That is such a shame, if you ask me. Alas, 'tis life. That's life for you. What are you gonna do? I suppose you gotta roll with the punches, I suppose. Even though I do be getting a tad bit salty with it. Maybe just a little bit. However, I also like fries, so if I have lots of salt, then I suppose I can mix them together, if you ask me. What do you think? By the way, who loves fries also? You know what kind of fries that I like, even though I have not had them in a minute? There's like these fries that I had where there was like this hot sauce on it and mixed in with something else. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but it was actually really, really, really good. I just haven't had a chance to eat them in a while. Like, I don't know, I've been trying to stay about as healthy as I can. However, that has not been going too well lately. But granola bars are nice. Now, those taste delicious. And it's the ones that, like, they're a tad bit crumbly. I'm not sure if you guys know which ones that I'm talking about. But, they're supposed to give you that natural energy, which is something that I really need. You know, gone are the days, and you can just naturally just get it without with eating junk food. Now you have to be very, very, very careful with all you eat and what you do. Even though it's not really my favorite thing in the world. I mean, there's no fun in that. Where's the pizza, chat? Where's the pizza? That's kind of how I see it. I mean, you guys know that pizza's my favorite. Well, if you don't, then now you know. If you don't, now you know. So I love it with... Wait, peri peri. Wait a minute. What is that? I feel like I should know that, but I don't. It sounds awfully familiar. What is that? It's gonna bother me now. So I'm about to go off to the gas station and pick up a snack. Ooh, what do you get from the gas station? Oh, it's a spice. Ah. So what you're trying to tell me is this. You're gonna get me some. Yes, you're gonna get me some, which is awesome. You are so nice. You are such a sweetie pie. If it's in the form of powder or sauce. I always like sauces more than powders. To me, it just tastes better. Usually. Yes? No? You said no, I'm not giving you nothing. Here is a spice that goes on French. Oh, is that what's normally on a French fry? Ah. Well, I suppose. I don't know very much. Hey, guess what, chat? I learned something today. I mean, it is your job to teach you something each day. So I suppose you did a fantastic job. Way to go. I'm very proud of you. Very, very, very proud of you. So tell me about your day, chat. Tell me about your day. What's new in your world? For me, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. As you guys know, I've just been working like crazy. That's about it. That's about it. Other than that, though, my life is very, how should I say, pretty one note. Let's say that. Sorry, I was trying to grab my scissors. Yeah, it's pretty one note, at least for the moment. Just a lot of notes. I like to say that note keeps going and going and going. So there is that. Nothing new, been kind of sad though. You know, I don't want to say that I've been sad, but I've been very tired and not as motivated. So I suppose it could be sadness. I wouldn't say mind sadness, but those are usually traits of like feeling down and out. However, and I've said this many times prior, but the moment that I'm here, I feel really good. Like, I feel awesome right now. And it's funny because before I started, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make this. You know, you guys must just do something to me. I mean, to be fair, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. You know, the only thing that I wish I was better at, and I'm sure others feel the same way, is getting started in the day. Also, one of my biggest issues that I have in my life is breaking the ice. Breaking the ice and starting things. I don't know what it is, but the moment that I start, I feel really good. I take full control. But before that, I don't know, struggling. It's been rough lately. But alas, sometimes it's just one day. Sometimes it's a week. Sometimes even a month. But there will always be a light at the end of the tunnel. That's kind of how I see it. Said I would be a bad barber. Wait, hold on. You would be a bad barber. I would not be a bad barber. Look at this, look at this. She locked some from the top. Oh, okay, listen, I cut your nose. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Also, hi, Morgan. How are you doing? Hello there. By the way, Silent, I will try to pub them very soon for the rest of the videos. However, you know, we have a YouTube channel that I think is a little behind also, but something that I've noticed is that on the Twitch side of things for videos, they can be a little finicky with how many days you have left. So with that being said, YouTube will always have it. So if you want to go ahead and, you know, add it if you want to. Only if you want to. But then again, you don't have to. You said motivational words from Lilian are always nice. Hey, listen, I care about you guys. I care about you guys a lot. So, with that being said, I want to make sure that you guys are in the best moods possible. Because I don't want you to tell nobody. Mom's the word, of course. But you guys make me feel good. So, I like to make sure that the feeling is mutual, after all. Unless I get poked, which is usually Lark. But this time I see Cookie. Lark, look at your influence. Look at your influence. Isn't that crazy? Can I assume that you were sad because you were missing everyone? I think what it is, and don't get me wrong, I do feel like that sometimes. I actually feel sad if I don't come see you guys. That's a big thing. But I think what it is, I'm just like overworking lately. That's probably what it is. You know when you're like super tired and then you're like, However, I don't want to be a complaining, what's the word? Complaining Nancy. You know, when I'm with you guys, the last thing I want is for you guys to be my diary. Like, dear diary, I am tired. I like to make sure that our time together is nice and sweet and without stress. That's usually my thing. That's my cup of tea. However, sometimes it leaks out from time to time. Sometimes it leaks out from time to time, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. It is okay. But anyway, what else are you guys doing? And you always know that I'm a little bit tired because I'll be like, hi, chat. I feel like my voice gets more slower. No, sleepy sounding. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I feel like it's more like hi instead of hi. If that makes sense. More raspy. Hopefully that's not a bad thing. When I always hear raspy, I'm like, ooh, gross. But I like it. I like it. It's happy tears. I suppose it's different. What did I say? Different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks. So, I suppose it's a little different depending on what you're interested in. But either way, I'm happy to be here. So, thank you for stopping by today. You guys make my life very much better. I hope you know that. Not exactly sure if that's a word, but we're going to go with it. Very much better. How does that sound, chat? Or not the wood, but very much better. I'm hoping that the wood does sound nice. You know what I need to fix, chat? Remember that mason jar that I broke? So I did have a substitute, but it's not fully done. Every time that I try to get the exact noise that I got last time, I can't seem to find it. I want to say it might be a bit of the water levels, but I'm not really too sure, to be honest. So, it's hard to say. Also, Motel, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Rousey can both be like sandpaper, which is like a nice coarse texture. Interesting. Honestly, I can see that. Definitely. Yeah, I've been told as the days go on, after the last 2.5 months of streaming, that recipe's not actually bad. It's more like a compliment. I love the model. Well, I love that you stopped by today. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Very sweet. I am not sweet. Listen, just speaking the truth. Hi, Dominatrix. How are you doing? Hello there. By the way, how does this sound? It's cool now, chat, because now that there's the right and the left ear here, you can pretty much, I can put it right in the middle, and you should be able to hear everything very, very, very closely. I gotta listen to one of the VODs so I can hear it myself, but hopefully it's still good. I know Lord was saying that every once in a blue moon he likes when we pretty much put a little bit more attention on just one ear specifically. Like maybe something like this, which is completely easy enough. It is completely easy enough. Is there still static? Hopefully there's no static. If there is, then apparently I need to fix that still. Apparently I might. Hopefully not though. Seems like that's a no, which is awesome. You're eating good today. See, I knew I was gonna get it. You know, you were on my mind all yesterday because you were telling me like, oh, you need to do this. Like, it's a little messy, which honestly, that's what I needed. Which it wasn't just you, it was a couple of people. But like, I needed like some honest feedback the other day. I was like, okay, so what else? I think Bullfrog was there too. Yeah, it was like, I needed to have some honest feedback just so I can be like, okay, let's fine tune this. Because the more that you guys tell me stuff, the more that I can make it a little bit better. I mean, why do you think I did this in the first place, to get something like this? I wanted to make sure that the quality is as good as I can possibly get it. Even though I feel like I might go a little bit overboard from time to time. Maybe. But like I said, don't tell no one. Don't tell no one, alright? Mom's the word. I mean, apparently we do not have snitches here. That would just be silly, wouldn't it? That would just be silly. Well, I hope that you are having an awesome day. Thank you so much for stopping in. And again, one last time, thank you so much for being very patient with me. Today is, or not today, lately it has been very busy. And you know how I am. And you know how I am. I get very self-conscious. I just want to make sure I don't disappoint you guys. A lot of you guys have been so very nice to me since the very start. So I want to make sure that I give you the best experience while I'm on. Even though I'm always late. However, that's for another conversation for another day. But of course. I love these tuning forks so much. And now that I have this, I can go back and forth. Do you hear that? It has such a very nice noise to it. I love it. I love it. It's so good. I'm glad I found your channel. I'm glad you found me. I am glad you found me. Thank you for stopping in. That goes to everyone that's here. You guys support me every single day. And I love every little bit of that. So thank you for being so awesome. Thank you. I wonder if I can do this. Hold on a minute. Oh God, I don't think I can get my hands like this. Hold on. I think it might just be better to do it this way. I think it's still the same quality. I was trying to do like crosshand. I was trying to do crosshand like lotion rubs, and that didn't work. Didn't work as good as I thought it was going to. But this one works just fine, so I like that. He said, we just gotta be an awesome as you. That's not true. That's not true. As the streamer, as the entertainer, I gotta make sure that you guys are entertained. Hence the title, huh? Hence the title. So hi, Ab. How are you doing? Hello there. It's good to see you. Hi, Red Surfin. How are you doing? Hello there. Good morning. Good morning. So tingly. I told you I would give you more today. Well, if you were here yesterday, I felt really bad that I was like using you guys as like test subjects for the most part. So it was something that I was like, okay, tomorrow for sure. And it's funny because I didn't even show up today because I was feeling really tired. By the way, I hope you guys don't mind that we've been doing shorter streams, at least for now. It will go back to normal soon, I promise. Now, when that happens, your guess is as good as mine, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, wait a minute. Chat, I have a question. Do you hear static on this side? I just realized. Do you hear static? Lark, I see you. Do you hear static when I do this? Hold on. I think static is on this side. I think. Yes, okay, so if that's the case, it's you. You're the one that's being bad. Interesting. It's on the second mic. Huh. So this one's fine, it seems like. Alright, so this one seems to be fine for the most part, but not you. Not a lot, though. Interesting. Well, note to self, you little brat. You're the one that's being a problem. Alright, I will fix that actually. Cool. See, look at that, doing a little troubleshooting. Because I wanted to do this. Watch. However, it doesn't sound good like that when it's staticky. So I'll just have to do it like this normally. Which is fine. Good to know. I'm glad that I figured out which one was being a brat. You know, some people I heard actually like brats. But not us. Definitely not. That would just be silly. I had to turn up my volume to hear any static. Oh, interesting. Well, I still want to fix that for later. Do you say tee? Who says tee? That would just be silly. Is that a VTuber thing? You know, I've not seen anyone say that yet, but imagine. It's gonna be like, chat, tee. Listen. Maybe a bit of a girly girl, but I will say one thing. I don't think I've ever said tee in my life. Chat's like, but we want you to say tee. Oh, chat. Listen, it's time for some new words. So that's the Michael Jackson thing. Oh, I suppose you're right, isn't it? I heard that that's also like an anime thing also. Alright, let me try this one. Yeah, there's like no static on this one. Well, maybe like slightly. I do kind of want to know why it does that. It's very strange, isn't it? This one doesn't have as much. It was just something I noticed on the other one. I just want to give you guys some nice scratchies. Well, I suppose actually, is this scratchies or what does this sound like to you? Andy, I have never done that. Shh. You think you're so silly. Being such a little silly Billy. Yeah, but how does this sound? Not that. That's a munch noise. That's a munch noise. To you personally. Because this one feels like head scratches for a lot of people. But what about the brush? I don't think I've ever asked you. And you scratch and we poke. Well, it's not a competition, you know. Come on now, that would just be silly. Thank you for being here today, guys. Thank you. You guys made my mood 20 times better. 20 times better. I hope you know that. It's Lilian. I've been here, you silly Billy. as I drop everything. Alright, so that works just fine. Did I just bite the wrong hand? I just bit the wrong hand, didn't I? I meant to bite the poking, but that went like a whole different route. That went like a whole different route. Even with the pokes. But of course. I mean, then again, would you guys even like me if I didn't even poke? Or poke. If I didn't even bite? It's like a Lilian trademark now. Trademark. Biting the hand that pets you. What if I was cranky that day? I did say I was a little tired. Wait, hold on a minute. I just remembered. You know how I made that really goofy noise? Let me see if I can do it. Now I can just transfer it back and forth very, very quickly. Hold on. Let me see if I can even do it. Well, I had it for a minute and then it vanished. And then it vanished. Hold on a minute. Clever girl. Oh, do you think I sound like, what is it, a velociraptor? It's a velociraptor, isn't it? It's like the little baby one. Well, I suppose it's not a baby, but you know what I mean. Your chat tends to just call it predator noises. Hey, listen. You call it whatever you want. I just call it weird. But then again, I am a little weird, so there's that. So I actually watched Predator over the weekend, really. I haven't seen it in a long time. In a very long time. Interesting. It was on Channel 4 at like 1 a.m. I was like right there in the morning, isn't it? You sound like my dog is making strange noises. Also, hi Rye, how are you doing? Oh my god. Every time that I try to do it, it always sounds like... You know, chat, I'm gonna get really good at making like odd noises. You know, if I'm not already. Is that 2 pokes there? You're poking me in the eye right now. That is the goofiest face I've ever made. You know, I need to add that to my little collection. I need to add that to my little collection of like Twitter posts that I be doing. Do you like those when I do those? I always try to make them a little cute. I always try to make them cute, but I always feel like I just look stupid. But hopefully you like them. I put a little bit of love and care in them. Maybe just a smidge. Maybe. Nothing crazy. I remember when I first started, it was just like text messages. Well, not text messages, but like, just write on Twitter like, oh, we're here. Now I'll try to put something cute with a nice little picture. I will say that Lilian is very good. Very good at making like faces, which is fantastic. Fantastic. You know, it gives it for very nice thumbnails, doesn't it? Well, technically speaking, we do use them for the YouTube side, don't we? Hear me out, Lilian plushie. Don't you need to have like millions of dollars to do plushies? That's what it looks like to me. Also, a little ASMR needed high. You know, here's the thing. When it comes to, I suppose that would be like merch, wouldn't it? Well, you know, let's just learn how to stream first, and then maybe one of these days, way off in the future, it might actually happen. Also, hi Grumble, how are you doing? It's good to see you. It sounds really cool though. Imagine my little goofy self. Having something, a body pillow. Now, aren't those things supposed to be lewd? Heavens no. You know, can you have a body pillow that's wholesome? Is that a thing? I wonder. You said no. You know, I'm starting not to believe you. And you wouldn't lie to me, would you? Yes, you can. I've never had a body pillow, so I know nothing about them. Chat, you're gonna have to send me examples. You know, go to Discord, send me pictures. I would love to see. You know, like every VTuber has like a body pillow. That sounds expensive. Sounds really expensive. Hi, Skiff. How are you doing? I hope you're having an awesome day today. No, but, that sounds expensive. Chat, I don't even know what I'm doing here half the time, let alone doing anything cool like that. That sounds really cool, actually. Maybe one day, but that would be like years in advance. Listen, chat, I don't have a lot of money. I feel like I would have to fund stuff like that. That'd be crazy. Now, you want to know what's also crazy? I will eventually, one of these days, learn how to play songs. That's not a bird. Because no one wants to hear birds forever, right? Oh, this is great, Chad. Now that I'm not worrying about trying to fix my mic, I can actually start doing really cool, like, triggers now. Ones that I couldn't do before, which is awesome. Because I'm telling you, Chad, I would have to, like, lean all the way in, and then my model would look like this. Honestly, though, apparently that's like a VTuber thing, though. So, you know, I'm sure that the normie side of things, I don't have to worry about that. Which, honestly, I'm a little bit jealous about. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, maybe just a bit. A woodpecker. I can't do woodpecker. Woodpecker would be like this. Wait, hold on. No, they peck too fast. Okay, maybe they don't sound like that, but I can pretend they're at that speed. Right? See, perfect. Hummingbird then. What does a hummingbird sound like again? I can't remember. Also, did I say hello to you, Skiff? Hi, Skiff. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Motorboat. Do you think that was a motorboat? You know, I'll start making like even crazier noises. You know, eventually, after a couple of months of practice, Chad, I'll be able to do everything. I'll be able to do about everything. All the cool noises, like all the other cool kids. I think I did learn how to do this one though. Let me see if I can do it now. I think I learned that from Wei Wei. I've only seen her one time, but I still remember that. That noise was like, wait a minute, that's pretty cool. Hold on a minute, let me see if I can do it more defined. I want to say that's a little better. It's not as nice as hers, but it's better than nothing. Lilian beatboxing stream. Didn't I do that a couple times? I'm like, wait, hold on. See, isn't that better? See, I got you. I know how to do things sometimes. You know, my specialty, chat, if you haven't already noticed, my specialty is being able to learn things that don't actually matter. And that's why I think streaming is perfect. It's right down my lane. Because half the things I do here are pretty much nonsense for the most part. But, like, in a good way. I wouldn't ever downplay what we do here. But what I will say is that it does feel nice to kind of just do nothing for a little bit. It's really cool because of this. All day, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate with me on this, but all day we work and we are so busy. Sometimes we hate life for like 8 to 10 hours because of how busy things can get. But what I will say is that being able to kind of just sit back, relax, and be able to, like, you know, forget about things for a little bit truly feels sensational. Fantastic, if you will. Fantastic. I don't want peace, I want problems. Well, I think you might have came to the wrong place. I think you might have came to the wrong place. I don't know about that. It sounds like an interesting you. Would you say like a you problem? Yes, it would be something like a you problem, huh? And that's just crazy. You don't want that. Your life could be better. Now, a little off topic, Chad. At least from the little bit that you've been hearing from today and yesterday, if you were here yesterday, do things sound better than what they used to be? I'm not sure if you guys pay attention that much to the streams. I feel like ASMR is one of those categories where you can pretty much tell right off the bat, since everyone's listening very precisely. You know? The big thing is for comfortability, and also, now I can get a lot closer without breaking my back. Without breaking my back, and that's fantastic. Someone get this person some ASMR 100%. Hey, listen, we have no problems here. Nothing but relaxation, fun times. How it should be, by the way. How it should be. I mean, who wants to have all that extra stress for your free time? Because I'm sure it's free time for a lot of you. Well, unless you're at work or something. Then if that's the case, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. I mean, the last thing I would want is for you to have to pay for having issues for watching little old me. Don't worry, I'll always be on. Well, kind of. Kind of. I suppose that hasn't really been the case lately since I've been so busy, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. By the way, what is this? Wait, are you singing the song Amen? Why does that sound so familiar to me? It said worky is later for me. It's just the personal work right now. Personal work? What are you working on? What's your project? I'm always curious to see what chat likes to invest themselves in. It does sound familiar. Because we all grew up with it. Well, tell me the name, silly Billy. Well, actually, now that I think about it. Even if he did give me a name, I probably would forget, since I'm not very good with names. No, that's kind of my weakness. Maybe one of these days, chat, I'll be a little bit better with it, but alas, today is not that day, is it? Oh, that's Shakira. I thought I might have had that prior. I just can't remember. Interesting. How old is that song? Has to be at least like 15 years old now. So there are only a yapping Lili, wholesomeness, tech stuff, and bad internet connection. Oh, however, have you seen very many issues yet for the internet? Actually, I don't want to jinx myself, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Well, originally, I thought it was the internet, but you want to know what it was? At least from what I've been saying, was that Windows 11 is an asshole. So apparently, whenever I'm streaming, because I don't touch my keyboard and stuff, because, you know, my hands are kind of busy somewhere else. If you can't tell. They assumed I was AFK. Thus meaning that they thought that they can do updates while I was gone. Or they thought I was gone. And when they do that, it disconnects the internet for like a second sometimes. So what me and Switch did, because he helped me out fix that, which by the way, I thank Switch for everything. He's a good manager. He helps me out a lot with tons of things. We found out that the updates would just keep coming, so we had to pause it. So we paused it, and every once in a blue moon, I'll go and update everything so it doesn't break. So now things have been really good since then. You have Windows 11. I had to. It came with the laptop that I had, unfortunately, because you know I do all this on the laptop and whatnot. It's a very strong laptop, so it's not like it's a crappy one. It's actually quite lovely. Just do some typing ASMR like every 30 minutes. Well, I don't have to worry about it now. All I had to do was just pause it. I just had to pause it and it's perfect. Oh, chat. I have a question. So, I'm sure you hear me scratching. I don't know how strong that is, but tell me what this sounds like, if you don't mind. Does it sound weird? It's two different mics being scratchies. It should be like of the same ears, but I don't know. You said comfy. Okay, comfy was instant due to scratchies. Battle, I've been doing nothing but scratchies today. It's really nice because the mics are like right here. Oh, it's deeper. Even better. So, you can say, I suppose, that things are much better now. Do you have any complaints, chat? Any complaints? I know I feel like I'm sounding a little self-conscious about this, but since it's a lot of testing and you guys are my audience, I thought I'd make sure that everything sounds good. Better than before we started doing the doubles, even though we've been doing nothing but testing lately. I feel like everything is either closer, or I suppose deeper might be the word. Then again, I say that out loud and I'm like, doesn't really sound the best, but you know what I mean? I do have a complaint. Go on. Wait, I know what it is. Andy, hold on. Let me get you something. I've been wanting to do it for a minute anyway. Also, hi, Live. How are you? It's good to see you. Hello. Oh, they haven't been long enough. Okay, that's true. Well, I'm not sure if you heard me earlier, but work right now is so busy. I'm working like 10 to 12 hours every day. I've been very, very, very tired. So forgive me if I wake up and I'm like exhausted to the world. I will fix that eventually. I was telling chat this when I first started, but you know, I guess it's not a bad thing that, like, what is it? It's not a bad thing that I started at the time that I did, but I already knew that once like a few months passed by that I was going to get busier and busier. I think I might have told you guys before that it was going to get a little wild for my schedule. I can't remember. But if I didn't, now you know. If I didn't, now you know. So, also, Ramil, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Also, didn't mean to get so close. I felt like I went like... No, but thank you. I really appreciate that. Also, hi, Spartan. How are you doing? I used like 1K points today. What, poking me? Wait, actually, now that I think about it, weren't you supposed to be sleeping? I mean, I don't mind if you hang around with us, but I thought you were supposed to be even. Seems like someone doesn't listen to their own rule. But to be fair with you, I do the same thing. I'll be like, hi, I'm gonna go out to bed. And then I never do. Is that lovely? But yeah, so just more or less, I'm gonna assume that things are at least a little better. And if they're not, that's fine. You can let me know. You know, because I did think to myself that even though I got the setup going, I can always go back to the normal setup. However, I did just want to make sure that I test everything first. So, just wanted to make sure. So did you know that you can change the name of channel points? I have an idea for the name. Puppy points or silly billies? Ooh, I like that. That's actually really cool. I didn't know that you can change the name of that. That is so neat. So I keep having to use little naps to catch up on sleep. You know, I wish that I can take naps and be like, yes, this is perfect. This is perfect. Alas, I feel like I get more groggy whenever that happens. How about yapping points? I suppose so. But chat, you can answer my question. Better or worse? Just overall. You know, actually, now that I think about it, it might be too soon. I want to say yes, but I need to listen to one of my own VODs, and I haven't done it yet, so... Because like I said, I've been really busy. But I'm sure that things are in a better spot. Better. Good to know. Also, the picture of the channel points with a custom picture instead of that bubble. Oh, I forgot that you can do that. Okay, cool. I can do that. That sounds awesome. I just like it that the model doesn't break anymore. Because, like, I could never do this before. Getting up close and personal. Without the model doing this. Looked like I was having a stroke. Not saying somebody wouldn't want to see stroke ASMR. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Then again, people are interesting. People are very interesting, to say the least. Very much so. Very much so. So we also need a Lili yapping emote. The only thing I think I have right now is the popping. But it's not animated. Now, what would that look like to you? That sounds horrifying. What, the yapping? You know, and I thought you liked me for that. What happened? Hi, Ramsey. How you doing? Hello there. Interesting. What do you mean? Are you talking about yapping? Or did I say something? Oh, wait. I was talking about the stroke. I love that I forget literally in 2 seconds. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? As your streamer, I will make sure to literally say something and then forget in 2 seconds every single stream. Just for you. Now, I did want to try something as well. So apparently I'm still using guys as like guinea pigs for a little bit. Also, I am really enjoying scratching things now. It might just be because I have like a little mic right here. You know what it reminds me of? Since there's 2 of them here. Like, so the pump, like my pet likes to sometimes come up to me. So I'll grab her and then I'll just scratch her like this. So now I think I'm kind of gotten used to it where I'm just like scratching mindlessly. Mindlessly. But it does kind of feel good. Plus it feels good on my fingers. Now, I do want to use you as a guinea pig for at least one more thing, Chad. Now, I'm going to go grab something. And let me know how this works. I think I need to mute myself so it doesn't make a weird noise. Bear with me. When will I get the pet on stream? She's sleeping right now. Alright, let me know how this sounds. Does it sound weird? I wanted to know if it sounds weird. Also, Delight, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. How's that sound? I just want to make sure it doesn't sound odd this time. Well, with the other mic, I wasn't too sure. Well, what if I talk to you like this? Does it sound weird? Is that the transition was a bit awkward? Oh. The gain is a little high. Hold on 1 second. I can turn it down. Let's see, how about this? Is that better? Perfect. Just making sure, because some of my normal triggers that I have are different now because of the different change. I think everything just got amplified. So anything that wasn't super loud is like really loud now. I think that's what it is. And it's funny because I already did turn down the gain, which is crazy. Hi Raya, how are you doing? Hello there, it's good to see you. Oh god, it's kind of like Legend of Zelda. There's like I agree 100%. you also get to hear my tummy. I feel like my heartbeat is way louder this time. Wouldn't you agree? I feel like it sounds, or not louder, but faster. It sounds much, oh, sorry, dropping things. Sounds much faster. So you gotta eat something. I did eat something. I have a bad tummy. Let's just say that. I have a bad tummy. It can be very annoying sometimes. But like I said, what are you gonna do, right? I do the best of my abilities, so there is that. Me, smart. You think you already get enough of that, don't you? So did you have coffee? Maybe just a little. Maybe just a little. It does make the tummy a little gurgly. It does make it just a little gurgly. Take your medicine stuff. What do you mean? I mean, I don't have any medicine. Unless you're talking about, like, the pills so I can have, what is that? Like, pizza and stuff like that. I mean, like, lactose intolerant stuff. But last I checked, I'm not eating any pizza. I mean, I like lasagna. I really do like lasagna and stuff. It's actually really nice. Probably why the heartbeat is beating like that. You're probably right. You know what it is? You know, what if I would just go real cheesy and be like, oh, it's because I see you, chat. Because you guys make my day. Would you believe me? Would you believe me? Even if you didn't, you don't have a choice. Even if you didn't, you didn't have a choice. Because it's true. Yeah, I'm addicted to scratching now. I never scratched that much originally. I think it's just where the mic is. I think now. Makes it easier to do it, which is nice. Now that you're revving, sounds perfect. I'm really happy. Everything seems to be working just fine. Now that I think about it, I can just do this actually. Hold on a minute. And then I can do this one. Well, I think in this situation, this would probably be the best way. I want to say that's better. I worry about cuffing too much like this because I worry if there's like a static noise. It concerns me. I'm like, it always concerns me. But like I said, it's fine. This is all practice. This is all like a practice day, chat. You know, if anything, we can have a practice week. How's that sound? Like a whole practice week. It'll be perfect. You're gonna have so much fun. You said, yo, I heard something that sounded really cool a couple of days. Ooh, do tell. Do tell. You know I like brandy triggers, so what do you have for me? She said, I wonder when we can have a 24-hour live streaming. What do you mean? What? Like, for ASMR stuff? What would 24 hours of ASMR look like? That would be crazy. I like how we say bong, and it is bubbles. It's bubbles. We don't do that. It's bubbles, silly Billy. Whatever am I gonna do with you? Hey, listen, at the same time, you do what you want. Whatever you want to do in your free time. That's on you. Hey, listen, I don't judge. I don't judge. Hear me out, a Lilian subathon. Doesn't that involve money? I've never really been one for stuff like that. And besides, you know, I have a lot of work. It'd be interesting to do like maybe like a marathon one day. Maybe not a subathon, I'd say, but like a marathon. I think that would sound interesting. Sounds really cool to me. I don't have a bong. I suppose. I don't know. You seem like you have lots of information about it. No, but that would be interesting. I wonder what that would look like. I'm assuming that would be not just ASMR if you did a 24-hour stream. I think you would be doing a little bit of everything. Because I think you can only do so much ASMR, right? I like to be able to do more than just the 3 or 4 I've been doing. Like, I'd like to at least do like 8 and stuff. I think that'd be fun. But after a while, like, wouldn't you say people would get bored of it, right? Like, you can only handle so much. You can only handle so much of me, I promise you. I do get annoying after a while, I promise. Lilian will speak Latin when? I don't know how to speak Latin. If anything, chat teaches me. I think somebody came in speaking Spanish, and I think the first thing I said was, Hola, ¿cómo estás? I want to say that that is correct, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Either way, you guys can teach me. You guys can teach me. You know, by the end of my little streaming endeavors, I might be the best Spanish speaking Brit you'll ever meet. Wouldn't that be nice? Some people do games that are chill and kind of fit the ASMR as an ASMR stream. Well, what if, like, and you know what's funny, we have talked about this, but what if, like, just to be a little silly Billy, we pick, like, Doom Eternal or something like really crazy for ASMR. Very comfy, you know? It's one of those nice cozy games, if you ask me. In my personal opinion. In my personal opinion. I think that'd be really silly. At the same time, not sure if you knew, chat. I don't want to scare you or anything, break your immersion. But I am a bit of a silly Billy. But don't tell anyone. How does that sound? Don't tell no one. Mom's the word. Exactly. One chill demon slaughtering stream. Now does not sound lovely. Sounds like a beautiful time if you ask me. So I can teach you German if you really want to learn. God, I feel like learning a language would take forever. So what you're trying to tell me is this. I'm gonna have to stream for a very long time then, huh? Well, wouldn't you get bored of me after a while? I'm just saying, it is a high possibility. It's a high possibility. And I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. Lily is very much a silly Billy. Shocking revelation. I don't want to break your immersion. Forgive me if your immersion has been broken. That was not my intention whatsoever. Also, how does stuff like this sound? Like the frogs and everything. You know what? I did want to ask a question. Do you want to do just a little bit more testing? Something I haven't done with you guys yet. You know, we haven't done any of the reverb stuff yet. I love doing that reverb stuff. However, I haven't had a chance to do it with this one yet, so might be time. It might be time. What do you think? Also, hello, Lola. How are you doing? Or did I say Lola? Lola. Forgive me. I don't know how to read names. Here, let me try this. This will be great. Alright, everyone be careful. Testing. Can you hear me? Everything working? Also, hi, Cop. More reverb. I don't think you need more. Are you sure you need more? I think it's good. Sounds louder than it normally is. Yes or no? Sounds good. Good. It might have just been me. did that sound? Hopefully it didn't sound too bad. Yeah, because I was about to say I haven't had a chance to test that. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't really had a chance to use that in a while. Yep, definitely. It has been a minute. It sounds like a Japanese ambiance mix in the 90s. Nice, because that's exactly what I was going for. That's exactly what I was going for. How did you know? How did you know? You're so smart. You are so smart. Meow. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad that it works though. Well, Chad, I am a happy little girl. I am a happy camper. Because it seems like everything is working almost exactly the way I want it to. So, that's great. That makes me happy. You know, I worry about things not working. Chat, is there static on this ear or no? Do you hear it? Oh wait, there's static on this ear. Oh, there is static on this ear. Okay, note to self, don't do it on this one. So it seems like it's this mic. Alright, so it's this mic. Alright, note to self, no cupping for this mic. This one seems fine though. I wonder why you're being a brat. Why are you being a brat? You need to behave yourself. It's strange that it does that. You're probably going to eat. Oh, you get some sleep. Thank you so much for stepping in, Godspeed. Then again, let's see how long that lasts for, huh? Let's see how long that lasts for. Because last I checked, you said that before. And here you are. Are you gonna lie to me again? Surely not, right? That would just be silly. I am not a brat, but of course you're not. My chat's not brats, come on now. So I got distracted, okay, but this time I'm going to bed. Have a really good night. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. Get some good sleep. Get some really good sleep. Until I see you again in like 5 minutes. Yeah, but I don't know why this one right here. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I wonder why that one's being staticky whenever I do that. It's strange, isn't it? He said, will you ever do some TF roleplay video? Oh, like for a roleplay, like ASMR stuff. I don't even know what that looks like. So I suppose no until I know something. You know, I have thought about doing some kind of roleplay stuff. But I am convinced, chat, I am convinced that I'm going to be like a vulva. Imagine being some kind of vulva whenever I'm doing like my first one. Like a little off the top. Actually, I have no idea what I would be doing, but I can learn. I was told that a lot of people actually do scripts, which is very interesting to me. I've never heard about that before. So, apparently I have lots of things to learn, chat. Lots of things to learn. So my poor floofy hair. Hey, listen, your hair will be fine. I'm an expert. I'm an expert if you didn't know. Some would say I'm a little bit of a connoisseur of sorts. I mean, you trust me, right? I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. Now I'm trying to think what else I haven't tested yet. Other than the mason jar, which that isn't done yet. I want to try slime again, but I worry that that might be too intense on the mic right now. That and I have to clean it. That and I have to clean it, and that is always such a messy endeavor. Always such a messy endeavor. So we do know that the knife works out just fine though. So that's nice. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far. Are you going to get Black Ops 6? I have never really been much of a Call of Duty person. It's never really been my kind of game. Well, it's not like I haven't played it before, but I like to say no. I'm gonna go with the strong no. But then again, you know, I did get a chance to see some other cool games. I don't know exactly what I would do. If anything, you guys have made it so that now I feel like I need to be thinking about more video games, since that seems to be a topic of choice lately. I just don't know what I'd want to play, to be honest with you. Not sure yet. Do you like Stardew Valley? It looks fine. I like games with a little bit more speed to them, but like, I don't know. I heard that that's a really comfy game. So you doing scripts would be very nicey. Is that how you say that? It's nicey, isn't it? I feel like I said that wrong. If I said that wrong just now, I'm not very cultured, apparently. Not very cultured. Isn't that crazy? The knife ASMR. I think that one worked out really well yesterday. At least I want to say so, but I can't remember. Actually, better yet, let's give it a shot. If I can ever find it. Chat. It's a little concerning sometimes. That. I have to say out loud, like, hey, I need to find my knife. Ow. And then I hit my headset, which is nice. Chat, did you know that I'm very clumsy? I bet you couldn't tell. I bet you couldn't tell. Also, hi, Noob. How are you doing? Hello. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Loading up the laundry. The yandere energy. Is that what I'm doing? Apparently I'm doing laundry. Because apparently I cannot speak today. But only today, though. I mean, imagine if you couldn't speak every day. That would just be so silly. Definitely not us. Definitely not us. Now, there's a lot of new triggers that I want to be investing in, learning about. And there's a lot of cool things I learned from a couple of other ASMR artists that I want to try eventually. However, I need to make some time to do it. I think this weekend I might slip into something new, something fresh. You guys might like it. Unless for some reason I have to sleep this weekend. It's hard to say. Some weekends I'm motivated and ready. And other times I'm just really tired. Other times I'm just really, really, really tired. Do you own a onesie? What, in real life? Perhaps. Why do you ask? Maybe. It says laundry ASMR is one of my triggers. Well, I've never heard about that before, but like I said, there must be a trigger for everything at this point. That's what it seems like to me. I'm convinced there's a trigger for everything. Now, isn't that awesome? Even though I feel like there's also some weird stuff out there, but then again, who am I to judge, right? Well, I shouldn't say weird, I should say different. I think that one sounds much better. Different. Yeah, different. What do you think? R35 is for ASMR. What is that? R35. I don't know what that is. Are you gonna teach me? I feel like sometimes you guys say things, I'm like, I wonder if I should ask actually. I thought about getting a steel drum. That would be cool. I do have some drums, which I think you guys already saw them before. They were it was the ocean drum and the buffalo drum. I don't think I can do a steel drum because it would be really, really, really loud. Because even the ocean drum is a little loud, if you ask me personally. But I have to walk all the way back to make that one work. However, I might be able to get something to work. Don't go down to R34. What is that? R34. Sounds like some kind of secret code or something. Sounds like some kind of secret code. I'm assuming nothing bad, or excuse me. I'm assuming something bad since you said don't do it. No? It can't be that bad. What is that? You said you don't want to know. I do want to know. You gotta teach me. R34 and R35 are internet rules that mean that people on the internet will always make sussy stuff. So when you mean stuffy, when you mean sussy stuff, do you mean like adult things? Oh, I see. R34, if it exists, there's porn. Okay, I see why you told me not to ask. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I thought my chat was very wholesome. Very wholesome. What happened, chat? Chat changed. You know, when I first met you, you guys are very kind, very sweet, and very wholesome. Was that just a facade? I don't know, might have just been a bit of a facade. Chat hasn't changed, so what you're trying to tell me is that you've always been like this. Oh god, whatever am I gonna do with you? That's why I said R35 is for ASMR. I see. So is there actually a R35? That would be interesting. So now I know that one of them is more of a lewd-based one, which is interesting. We've had this exact conversation like a month ago. Did we really? I feel like we didn't. And if we did, even worse, because then that means that my brain's dying. Then that means my brain's dying. And if that's the case, who's offering theirs? Because apparently mine doesn't work anymore. Any volunteers? Any volunteers at all? You know, I'm waiting. I'm sure some brave soul out there would want to donate to a little silly Billy like myself. I can donate mine. Have you been taking care of it though? That's the real question. Well, to be honest, at this point, I've probably been taking care of mine, so. I suppose that I'll take anything at this point. Mine's dyslexic. Well, as you can tell, so is mine. So is mine. It's like we're twins or something. Do you know sushi? I don't know anybody. Well, I know some few people now, but like, not really. I never really have a chance to like go out and about. I don't know who that is. You know, I have my brain and I don't need it for my job. Oh, I see. Mine has ADHD. Mine has both. Mine has both. Don't you love that? Why? Just have one issue and you can have many. You know, I heard that some people like that. Not only the fact that they're airheads, but that they're a little broken inside. You know, it's more relatable. Definitely more relatable. But of course, did I have a PhD, so my brain works good. So, like I said, you don't need it anymore, right? I mean, technically you already have your PhD, so... Listen, you're in good hands, trust me. Very true. See, I'm glad we're on the same page, bud. I'm glad we are on the same page. I don't know what that HT is, but my doctor told me that I have 80 of them. 80. I just got what you were saying. I was like, 80 of them? What does that mean? Yeah, I might be a little ditzy sometimes. Also, hi, Fady, how are you doing? Reminds me of that graph meme that goes like, the crazier the hotter. I mean, I am pretty crazy. But like I said, I want to make sure that I don't show that to chat now. Listen, I want you guys to still think I'm pretty cool, huh? I mean, the cooler the better. Isn't that right, chat? You said 80 high definitions. I like that. That's good. That's good. Even though I'll probably forget about that in like a second. Also, hi, Wolfgang. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I hope you're having an awesome day today. Chat, it's getting quite hot in my room again. I'm not a big fan of this time of year. I'm busier, it's hotter, It always feels a little bit more damp outside. It's not my favorite time of the year. So what is your favorite time of the year? Mine is fall. Because it's close to like the Halloween season and whatnot, and I do like to watch scary movies. I do like to watch scary movies. Oh, I almost knocked down my freaking cup. I'm telling you, I am so clumsy. I'm gonna break something again. It's gonna be great. So it's still kind of cold in my part. Well, for me, it's starting to get a little bit toasty. And you want to know what it might be? It might just be my house. It might just be the house that I'm in. That might just be that, just bad air circulation. That might be what it is. Winter, not again. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, winter is not my favorite. It's crazy equals hot lily. Oh, so that's what it is. You know, I always thought it just might be my morning routine, the things that I have in the morning that usually make my body feel all nice and toasty. Also, hi Biohazard. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I love autumn because I get to do fancy photography. Oh, fancy photography, huh? What kind? What kind? I used to love doing pictures. I thought I was actually going to do photography a few years back, but it never happened. It never happened. I noticed that, like, it was a lot of work and I didn't get paid very much. You know, unfortunately, you do gotta pay for your bills and whatnot. However, this is, to me personally, a better hobby, in my personal opinion. Don't be a silly Billy and break stuff again. I am convinced that I'll probably break something within the next month. Or I'll probably break something in the next month. Not intentionally, of course, just tends to happen that way. Well, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that likes autumn. Yeah, fall to me is like the best. Hands down. Hands down. I don't know, I just think it's fun. I think it's nice. And also, it's the change of like the weather. So like the color of like the leaves and stuff like that. Everything changes. I just think it's really cool. I don't know. And of course winter and stuff changes too. But it's like that perfect degree as well. Not super hot either. So, very nice. So in the summer I try to do Blair stuff, but I love doing forest photography in the autumn. See, now that sounds like a lot of fun. Listen, you got to send your pictures. In our Discord, by the way, if you're not already a part of it, chat. If you're not already a part of the best family out there on Twitch, you know, that might be a crazy claim since we've only been on for, 2.5 months, but I am confident that that is the case. Also, we do have, even though I think we've been a little bit behind on these, we do have our YouTube stuff if you have been missing streams. I know that streams have been either doing slower. We've been starting later, or just in general, I haven't been able to do as many. That's what I meant to say. Like hours related. So they'll always be on there. I actually don't know where the VOD cycle is right now. I know that we should have mostly everything up to date. So there's that. However, I think I'm a little bit behind on a couple things. So seems like I have a few things to do this weekend. Just a few. Maybe I put some few photos in there. Listen, do it. You know, I try to check out everything whenever I have the opportunity. Even though I've been very busy with work, I try to stop in when I can. You know, actually, I was just realizing, yesterday, I was so busy I didn't get a chance to even do like my closing statements. Well, I don't know if you want to call it that, but usually I like to say thank you to everyone, and I forgot. I told myself I was going to do it, and I just completely forgot, so bear with me on that. Yesterday was just a bit of a messy one. I didn't get a chance to say good morning to everyone. I didn't get a chance to do my end stuff. It was a bit messy. Bit of a messy day, huh? Regardless, I hope that you had a really good day with me yesterday. Oh my goodness, it is hot. It is hot. And you know, now that I know, because I got a chance to listen to one of the VODs a little while back, now that I know that my little side portable AC thing is kind of loud, I try not to use it when I do ASMR stuff because it is a little loud. The background noise is a little distracting. It's funny because I didn't think it was at first, and then I watched a VOD and I'm like, oh no. I like things to be nice and quiet and very chill. Thank you. You forgot to rate someone yesterday. No. I think actually we did Lilia. Yes, we did Lilia. She was doing a 24-hour stream, so I didn't miss that part. I always try to show love every single day that I can. I know not every day can be perfect, but you gotta keep on striving, huh? Gotta keep on striving for success. Unless for some reason you're feeling really down and out. And if that's the case, that's fine to take a break too. That is fine to take a break too. I think it's actually really good sometimes that you do that. You even get transferred. Really? I heard that Twitch does that sometimes. You'll have like a raid and not everyone goes over. It's interesting. I wonder if that's just Twitch being weird. It might be. That's my guess. It just might just be a little funky. Then again, I don't really know too much. Chat, you gotta teach me. Teach me the ways of Twitch. Because I know nothing about it. All I know is that some people love it, some people hate it. And a lot of people hate how Twitch does things, which, like I said, I have no idea about. So in mobile, it sometimes does not bring you over to people. Oh, in mobile. Well, that's why you have to watch on PC, silly. I'm only on mobile. Well, I suppose as long as you're here, then I'm happy. And that goes out to my lurkers too. I don't really think I ever get a chance to say thank you for being here also, but it's always lovely to have you as well. You know, lurkers are pretty much what make up Twitch. So, for all of my silent lurkers out there, hello, good morning, it's good to have you. Also, as well as my talkers, I really do enjoy our conversations together. He said, I suppose. Oh, you know I'm being silly. I don't want to start up my computer. It's more chill on my phone. You know, honestly, like, I get that completely. Sometimes I'm feeling just a little bit too tired to get up. But I also want to watch people learn things and whatnot. So I watch them on my phone. Tends to make it a tad bit easier from time to time. It really depends. It really depends. I feel like there might be a bit of a delay, though, sometimes. It's hard to say. I'm actually not entirely sure what's going on with that. I want to say there might be, though. Not too sure. I think computer has more of that non-lag situation, so I could be wrong. Could be wrong with that. Now, chat, I have a question. What else would you like to see? I'm trying to think if I've done all of my triggers. I think there's a few that I have not done yet. However, I'm trying to think if I'm missing something. I don't think so. I think I might have gotten everything. Now, of course, I feel like I've been doing a few of, like, similar ones, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. Minus the slime. I wanted to try the slime, but listen, I actually, unfortunately, since I've been starting so late lately, I don't have as much time to be on one ear attention. Ah, I see. So, like, stuff like this. I thought I was giving you guys enough one ear attention. How about this? Is this better? A little one-on-one. Also, good morning, Grandpounder. How are you doing? Slime and smooches. Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps. Yeah, but what do you think? Is this one a little bit better? I'm not sure if you hear the other one or not. You said there's never enough one ear attention. You know, I think to myself even before I did this, I don't think I actually really did too many ear, like, specific ones. Because I would talk and move around a lot, so. But I hope at least it's a little better. So, hopefully that's better. Also, Andy, thank you so much for the 30 bits. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I want to get rid of these, so here you go. Aw, thank you. Well, aren't you sweet? Thank you. Yeah, so how does that sound? Is that what you mean by the little one-on-one? Hopefully, that is to your liking. I'm not sure if you can hear the other side as well, but the best part about this is I can do this, and then I can put that one away, and then I can do this one. Now, isn't that cool? See, Lord, are you happy? Are you not amused? Perfect. I'm gonna test the redeems. Oh, you're gonna test those ones. You know, that's not exactly what I meant, but I suppose you can. I suppose. Also, how are you doing, Grandpa? It's good to see you. Hello. I hope you're having an awesome day. Speaking of an awesome day, what are you guys doing for the rest of your day? Anything fun? Exciting? Fresh? Anything you want to share with the class? You know, I find you guys' lives very interesting, entertaining, if you will. I don't really do very much other than work and stuff, so I like being able to ask you guys, like, hey, what you doing? Maybe some Destiny 2 later. I see. I've actually heard a lot of people starting to play more Destiny 2. I don't know why. Then again, I don't really pay attention too much to video games, especially as of late. However, you guys gotta teach me what the new stuff is. What the new stuff is. I mean, at least eventually. I'm sure eventually you will. You know, after a while, I think I'll learn everything. Or not. It'll be like a Twitch thing. I'll just know everything on Twitch, which will be great. That'll be great. So it started back at the BBQ joint later today. Oh, we're gonna go eat. You said barbecue, huh? Barbecue sounds yummy. Sounds so yummy. I need to think of getting friends that play the game, because I need to do submissions that need to be done in a group. Every time that I used to play video games back when, I had this thing of wanting to play in solo quite often. I don't know why. I like a bit of a challenge sometimes. From time to time, it's nice to be able to challenge yourself, you know? So because the latest expansion got released, new subclasses that lets you use skills with the other subclasses. Ah, I see. If I remember correctly, somebody told me it's the last one too. Because if that's the case, that can tend to bring up a lot of hype. Can bring up a lot of hype. Also, I see you trying to test out all those redeems. Well, they are there for a reason, so they're all yours. They are all yours. Also, hi, Becca. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. And also, hi, Great. How are you? It's good to see you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in. Got rejected on every job application. So now I am just gaming all day. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me just tell you this. They don't know what they lost. So don't even worry. You just keep on trying. You keep on trying to do your very best. And you know what? If you're feeling down and out, you have your family right here. We are always here for you. So don't ever feel like you can't reach out. And if it's with me, it might take a minute, but don't ever feel like you can't reach out. I hate that I need to do that mission with someone. It's weird that it's just 2 players activity. I've always thought it was a very interesting structure that game worked off of. But it did look kind of cool. The gameplay looked kind of neat, so I suppose it had something, It's so much hype that servers weren't working because Bungie never prepares for player strikes. You know, back when I used to play a tad bit a while, that was kind of the same thing with how Blizzard used to do things. It was never perfect, and no one was ever happy. However, it did eventually work after a couple of days. Which is fantastic, wouldn't you agree? Man, that's complicated, isn't it? He said, I suppose that you suppose. That's my word. I am very sorry. I say that a lot, especially when I'm tired. I don't know why. I'll just be like, I suppose that's fine. I suppose this. I think it's just when I'm EP. That's probably it right there. Brain's cooking. It's always cooking, especially as of late. Because I've not really been sleeping very much. And I've been working a lot, so tends to have like a beautiful womble combo. Nice little womble combo. Just joking with you. It's okay. I try not to repeat my words, but sometimes it happens. I told you that I'm a mess, and no one ever believes me. Well, at least I don't lie to you. I told you I wouldn't lie to you. You need the eeps, I would love to. But duty calls, as I say. Duty calls. And that's fine. If anything, my body eventually will keel over. But at least for right now, right at this very second, hanging out with you guys is all I'm thinking about right now. Unfortunate. That's life sometimes. But it's okay. Like you were saying with the jobs, or like earlier, you know. Seems like somebody's up. Just like with the job earlier. Gotta keep it and you gotta keep working. Not only because, you know, it's good to have a structured job so you have something to lean on, but also, how are those bills supposed to get paid, you know? By the way, don't listen to the puppy. It's probably her time to go use the potty. You know, it's funny, she can't even go outside yet. She can't even go outside yet. She still needs to get like another shot or something. So, but I think she can very soon. It's sometime this month. Do you hear her? You know, if I'm loud enough, then you just won't hear it. Easy. Don't you love it? Yet she's very happy. She's one of those puppies where, like, she wants to get uppies. Like, I've noticed some people say, oh, I want uppies. It's funny because she is like that. She'll get out of her cage and she'll be like, hi, and she'll hug my leg until I pick her up. I'm like, what a cute little baby. What a cute little baby. I love her so very much. And she's not yapping in the middle of night anymore, waking us up. She's actually being a good girl now. I love this noise. I'm so glad that you recommended this, chat. It's like a nice little... I think it sounds perfect. Wouldn't you agree? It's like a light sound, but with the mic amplified, it might sound a little bit louder than I think personally. Because every time that I think that I'm like, okay, this is in a good spot, I find out it's a little bit louder than I thought. But then again, when I hear things coming back, I don't think it's the exact same that you guys hear, unfortunately. Which is kind of irritating, but it is what it is. So can you do the wine glass thing? I don't think so. However, what I can do is do a singing bowl. And I think that's similar, I think. Chat, is that similar? I'm gonna say yes, but I'm not exactly sure actually. Any static? I want to say maybe. Not exactly sure. Not 100%. I want to say no. Sorry if I'm a little bit self-conscious still. I'm like, pretty much the same. A wine glass is just higher pitch. Ah, I see. So what you're trying to tell me is I need to go get one. You know what I was trying to get? A huge, bubbly hourglass. I seen somebody have one, and I tried to look to see if I can find one, and I can't, unfortunately. But this is what like a normal hourglass sounds like, with a little bit of bubbles. With a little bit of bubbles. Not too shabby. However, I want the really big ones. Then again, I say that, and you know what would happen? I'd probably drop it. That would probably be the thing that I drop. I'm almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Also, hi, Virus. How are you doing? Hello there. It's good to see you. Hi. I hear no static. Perfect, perfect. And like I said, thank you so much for being my guinea pigs, chat. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. I hope you guys have been doing well. I've been having such a good time hanging out with you. Even if it's only for a little bit sometimes. I appreciate you guys so very much. And don't ever forget that, okay? I will say, because I will have to be wrapping up semi-soon. I want you guys to know that I'm going to be in a little bit of a spot coming up pretty soon. Well, actually, not even pretty soon, but it's already been happening. So some days I might be earlier or later than normal. I was thinking actually about putting the schedule up, but just putting no time up there. But generally putting it on. Hold on. She is so loud in the morning. I swear to God. But what was I trying to say? It would still be around this time, or well, I like to say around like 1 or 2 a.m. like PST for Americans. So I'd like to be able to do that. However, it's gonna be hit or miss sometimes. I might be a little bit later. Hell, I might even be a tad bit earlier if I can ever get that. If I can ever get that. But just know that this is more temporary. So if for some reason you're like, oh, Lily's not consistent, I may not be for a little bit, but I will try to make sure to do my best. So thank you for being patient with me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I love these scissors. I think they're great. It's okay. You know, I am a sorry Nancy. Let's do that. I'm a sorry Nancy. If things don't go exactly the way I want it to, I get a little sad. I get just a tad bit sad. I'm a bit of a baby that way, so I suppose I'm not a baby. The scissors sound really good. I'm glad you like them. Also, hello Blaze. How are you doing? Hello. Yeah, listen, I tried to amplify scissors, like in the sense of I'm going to give you a haircut. I'm almost convinced that that'll be my first roleplay stuff. I'll be like, a little off the top. Sorry, I think I might have cut your ear off. You know, just a little bit. I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. You just have to put a little bit of glue on there and you'll be fine. And you'll be fine. You just get a smooch, or did I hear that wrong? I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely not from me. Might be the other ASMR artist that you're listening to. I let some people listen to multiple ASMR at the same time. That is so interesting. You know, for me personally, that would overwhelm me. I would be like, oh my god, there's so many people. There's so many people. All the voices. You would think I'm going crazy. Like, as if I'm in, like, an insane asylum. In, like, the insane asylum. Cute anime girl gives you a haircut. I'm sure that will be amazing. Now, I'm almost guaranteed I would have to write a script or something. Because I know nothing about haircuts. At all. Nothing about haircuts. But, you know, I can learn. You know, what is the one school that you go to so that you can be a certified haircut person? See, that's all I have to do. I just have to go to school now, chat. Nice and easy. Surely it can't be that much money. Surely not. Also, hi, Ty. Thank you so much for the 3 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, how are you doing? I couldn't watch another ASMR and cheat on my ASMR artist. You are so silly. watch whoever you want. As long as when I'm streaming, you come back. No, I'm kidding. I mean, maybe you don't like my stuff. You know? You never know. Different strokes for different folks, as they say. So with that being said, I like to make sure that when you're here, you're enjoying yourself. And if for some reason you're not, and that's okay, then, you know, maybe come back after a while. Maybe a month. I'm sure we'll still be here in like a couple months, guaranteed. And, you know, ASMR might get a little bit better. If anything, we're still in the learning phase here. Especially since I keep buying new things, so I can still learn them. But it's fun, though. I do like it. I really do. I think it's a ton of fun. Corpse is here. Well, hi, Corpse. How are you doing? And we'll stay. Well, bless your little heart. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, Corpse, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So I keep watching your VODs because it's so relaxing and helps me sleep. Even when I drop things. You know, I heard that some people like that. I think that's scuff triggers. Also, I miss you. How are you doing? Hello. It's good to see you. Hi. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We will be wrapping up in a little bit. So I'm not like late to everything in the world. I'm going to be ending at least a little bit like early, maybe like 15 minutes. Started later and ended earlier. So I feel bad. I'm not going to lie. I know I probably apologize about this at least like 3 times, but I feel really bad. I don't want you guys to wait up on me. However, I am very grateful to have you here, so thank you. Thank you. However, if you are very curious, and let's just say that I don't hit my time for when I'm supposed to be here, we do have socials in the chat. I try to make sure that my Discord or my Twitter are pretty much up to date. Pretty much up to date, so that you guys can know when I'm running a little bit late. Either that or Switch will put it in there, so, you know, I'm usually laying in bed, like, help me. The energy needs to just spawn. It needs to spawn. It has to be like a spirit bomb, you know what I mean? So just give me your energy. So just give me your energy. I'll be very happy. Done and done. Alright. Well, chat. Unfortunately, I do have to start skedaddling. It was a really fun day today, regardless. I think we only had like 2-ish hours or so, which is super, super, super short. And like I said, I do apologize about that. I know. Like I said, that's on me. That's on me. I will make sure that on Friday, we get some more time guaranteed. Yeah, I think this is our shortest one yet. I want to say, I think it's our shortest one yet. But I will say, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Lilian, Lili, or Grace. Or Dumb Dog. Whichever one you want to call me. Preferably not the Dumb Dog. I hope you had a really good time here. And we usually, I know we just talked about maybe being a little off, but we usually stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Usually for like Americans on like 1 or 2. And I know my schedule says 12 or 1, but I've been getting much later lately, so it's going to be probably around that time. Most definitely. So if you like what you see, and maybe not the background noise, that's also another reason why I wanted to head out, because the background noise is a little loud. It tends to be in the morning. It usually does. But we'll be back again on Friday. So I would love to see you. And hopefully, we can maybe, I don't know, go longer than like 3 or 4 hours. That would be nice. I feel like I haven't had a chance to like really vibe with you guys for a while. So it's been something that I've been missing. Not gonna lie, I feel a little bit half empty. Or was it half full? Half full, half empty. Whichever one it is. Also, Big Iris, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are really sweet. Thank you so much for being here. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna go and see who is online right now. We can do a raid. How does that sound? Let's see who is online. You know what? Let us go and say hello to... let's go say hello to Sia. Sia came by the other day. I don't know if it was yesterday or the one from last week. I want to say it was last week. Yes, I want to say it was last week. So let's go and say hello to her. I think that'll sound awesome. That sounds awesome to me. And maybe by Friday, I might, very much just might, be able to get just a little bit of sleep. But don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. Now, chat, if you can do exclamation mark raid, we have a raid message right there. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And again, one last time, chat, I hope you had a great time. Sorry for it being so short, but regardless, it was still a great, fantastic day. I promise not to do streams this short because I feel like it's just not enough, chat. Just not enough. Not enough. And I'm a little bit addicted to hanging out with you guys, right? But don't tell no one. Don't tell no one. Mom's the word, right? So if you want to copy the raid message, I would love that. And again, thank you for being here today. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. And I will see you guys on Friday. Have a great one. And then we can talk about your weekend. Because, that's like my highlight of the day. Is to vicariously live out life through you guys. If that makes sense. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you. Get some good sleep. I love you all so very much. Goodbye.